Hi, and welcome to the demo video for Spoak's Room Vizi tool. Room Vizi is going to be the tool we use to visualize spaces and really see how products and finishes all come together in an actual room. So whenever you start a Room Vizi, it's going to drop you into this architecture and finishes panel, which is going to be setting up the room, doing everything from painting walls, adding doors and windows, and any other structural elements. So in order to get started, you can just click on any wall here in the panel. And it'll pop you into this color picker. You can choose any color or hue using the color picker, or if you have a specific paint color in mind, you can shop our paint catalogs from a few of the brands that we partner with. So if you can just kind of scroll through, find the one that's right, and go ahead and apply it to the wall. Once you're happy with the color on the wall, you can actually use this apply to all walls button, and it'll paint all the walls in your Vizi. And even better, it'll save all the colors you've used recently. So if you're jumping around trying to make up your mind between colors, you can always jump in between colors you've tried. If you're wanting to add any other finishes to your walls, we do have a few other options here, one being wallpaper. So similar, we do have a number of brands that you can filter for and search for, but as soon as you find the one you like, you can just click on it here. If you need to rotate it, you can do so using the rotate, and if you do need to crop it, if it's not looking like a good repeat, you could do that here, and the preview option will show you the different crops there. Once you're happy with the crop, you can go ahead and click apply, and it's going to apply that pattern to your wall, where you can then increase or decrease the scale of the pattern to make it look more realistic in your space. Once you're happy with that, you can start moving on to things like doors and windows. We'll go ahead and add a window. Let's add this one. And when it has this purple border around it, that means auto angle is on. So if you drag it over to a wall, it's automatically going to apply that perspective for you. And so really look like the window is on the wall. Once you're happy with the placement, you can click all done. And then if you want to take the extra step to make it look even more realistic, you can use the outdoor scenery function and just scroll through some of our stock images. And once you're happy with one, just drag it behind the window that you just placed. Kind of tweak it a little bit to get it just right. You should be able to get it like within the frame that we just placed. And again, click all done, and it'll automatically layer it behind that window so that it really looks like you're looking outside. Once you're happy with that, you can kind of keep going with those, keep adding things, but let's get into adding things like products. So the product feed is where you can find anything and everything that that brands have been importing or other users like you have imported into the Spoak product feed. So I really prefer to use the filters. So I'll go ahead and filter. I like to filter for category and maybe brand if I'm looking for a specific brand. So I'll filter for beds as my category, so I'm looking for the bed. And then I will filter for CB2 because I'm looking for a specific CB2 bed. From here, if you knew the name, you could also do a keyword search, but I don't know yet. I'm just kind of looking for ideas. So I'll just kind of scroll through and see what calls to me. Really love this one, so I'll go ahead and add it. Once you've added a product, you can start using this top toolbar with the product selected to make lots of different edits to it. So to start, I always like to go ahead and remove the background first. We do have a really, really great magic background remover, which just click that and it does an amazing job just making it look realistic. If you needed to crop it, you could do so. We also have like a flip if you needed it to face the other direction or rotate as well. But this is looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. So next let's say I'm kind of searching, but I'm not necessarily finding what I'm looking for. And I've already picked out this rug from somewhere else, like West Elm. You can import your own product by just clicking upload and then import product. And this is how you can import a product from anywhere else on the internet. Just go ahead and open it and then copy the link for the product and then click preview. And it's going to pull in as much information as it can, usually at least a good like default image and then the price of that item and a link back to it as well, so that when you're happy with this, you can just click on things in your Vizi and go ahead and purchase them. So we'll go ahead and import. And again, it does have a background, so we'll use our same edit toolbar up here to remove that. So we'll remove the background. I'll go ahead and rotate it so that it's horizontal. And then this is where one of my favorite tools comes into play, which is our perspective tool. So it's not going to be on by default, but if you just turn on the magic and then auto angle, you can actually just lay the rug on the floor, and it'll adjust the perspective and angle no matter where you drag it to make it really look like it's actually laying on the floor. Once you're happy with kind of like the scale and the size of it, you can then use the layers tool up here and just go ahead and send it you can either send it back one to just go one layer back or send it all the way to the back so that it's actually laying underneath our bed that we picked out. If you have like a piece of art in your space that isn't necessarily a product you need to import, but something you already own, you can also upload an image by still using this upload button, but choosing image instead. From here, you can just drag the image to right there, and it'll go ahead and pull in that image and whatever the image name is. You can also paste an image URL directly from anywhere on the internet as well, and then just click upload. And from here, we can do all the same stuff we did with our products. So I'll go ahead and remove the background. And then I'll turn on my perspective because I want to hang this art on the wall. So I've got my purple border on, and then I'll just drag it over here and really kind of tweak it until it's just right. From here, there's lots more you can do, obviously. Check out our help hub for more, but just keep going, and eventually you'll create a beautiful space that you're really happy with.